Alright everyone, so this method I'm going to show you how to make circles for your mandala using household objects. So I started off with a bowl. You could also use a plate. This is for the biggest circle. And I just traced around the edge of the bowl by putting it on the paper and putting my pencil around it. For the next smaller thing, I found a big can of cat food. You really can just get creative, look around your house. There's a lot of round objects, candle holders, glasses, bowls, cups, plates. And I'm just gonna speed up the drawing here where you can see that I'm making the rest of the circles with different items that I just have around my house. I also decided to just take a coaster because it's a square. If you wanted to add a different shape into your mandala as well, possibly a square or something, you could do that. Otherwise, you just see that it's where you would put in the patterns in between each line that you made. The next method of how to make a circle, I'm going to show you how to do it using a ruler. So you're going to want to take the ruler and decide where you want the middle point of your circle to be and make a little dot. And that's going to be right in the middle of your circle. So my biggest circle I decided is going to be 4 inches. So I'm going to make sure that the dot is at the 2-inch mark because that is half of 4 inches and that's where the middle of my circle will be. So I just made 2 little dots referring to where the edge of the circle will be. Then I turn my ruler horizontally to make 2 more little dots at the 1-inch mark and the 4-inch mark. So you could just try to make a little arch that way to make a circle, but I decided to do a couple more dots just to give myself more accuracy for when I'm connecting them to make a circle. The more dots, the more accurate and easier it will be to connect them and make your circle. So once you have your dots there, then you can just connect them and try the best you can to make your lines straight so that you get as perfect of a circle as you can. So remember that center dot, since my circle was 4 inches in total, the center dot was at the 2-inch mark. So you always want to make sure you know where the center point is on the ruler and how wide your circle is when you're making your dots. The next method I'm going to show you is by using what is called a compass. This is used a lot in math. One point is a little metal point and the other one has graphite in it for drawing circles. This is what I'm using to make my example. So I took a ruler and measured where exactly the middle of the paper is. So it's 12 inches wide, so the middle would be at 6 inches. So I put the middle of the compass, the little metal part, right where I want the center of my circle to be. And my circle is not right in the middle of my paper because I'm going to be making it a dream catcher, but that is up to you if you want to incorporate that or not. So again, I made my little center dot, which is the reference point for my compass. So I had the compass on the widest setting because this is going to be my biggest circle and it's going to be 8 inches wide in total. So then you just put the little metal part of the compass right in your center dot and then slowly turn it around and the graphite part will draw the circle. So then you can see the little metal part in the center, you can twist it and that's how you make the length of the compass either wider or thinner. So then I just decided to play around with it, and I wanted to start making my smaller circles as well. So I'm just going to speed up the video a little bit here where you see me making the rest of the circles. So I continued to adjust my compass and make it smaller or bigger depending on the size of the circles that I wanted. So I varied the size of them to have different size patterns when I ended up drawing them in my actual mandala. And that is how you can either use a ruler, a compass, or just household items. Of course, I also provided the printout for you guys if you want to use that and you don't want to have to make your own circles.